Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian.
Looking to be the last team standing, Allie. Thank you. So the Rockets win the tip. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's the great. And at the point guard position. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding. So I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Harden. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. For 3, Maxey. Porter pulls it in. And here's Houston. Pass to the great. For 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Rebounded by Green.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
He drops it from range.
I just love the ball movement.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Harden. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Here's the great. He's got 6. The shot's good. Give him 8.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the...
Give him 8 points now. Fades back. Again, Houston.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The 3. Smith with the rebound. For Houston, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. And then Porter with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Maxey. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. Another 3 from Houston.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Harden from outside. The Sixers again can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's the great. And he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Right side Harden. Out to Harris. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
Who's watching here? Outside Harden. 6 on the shot clock to halt the run.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's the great, defended by Harden, and that one drops for him.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
The face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Houston has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Knocks it down from distance.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Tipped away. Here's the great, defended by Harden. Harden comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to the great. Harden comes to help. And here's Porter outside. Hits a three-pointer. Porter's got 8.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Maxey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Embiid can't hit. Here's the great. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Harden. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Embiid high post. Working on Şengün. 4 on the clock. Embiid's shot is good.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Smith with a screen on Harden. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Porter. 20 feet out. And again, it's Houston.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Blocked! And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And the 76ers with some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Tucker. Milton comes in for Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Here's Niang. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's the great, defended by Harden. The great with the bucket.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
I love it, making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Out to the wing. Here's Niang. The Sixers with another miss. And the Rockets with possession. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Now here's Melton. 9 points for him in his last game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's the great. He had 34 points in the win against Miami.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
Shoots a fadeaway. And again, it's Houston.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Houston cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
George Niang out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Melton in at shooting guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
McDaniels is checked in for Philadelphia. A nice shot by Milton.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And there's the drive. Pass to Christopher. Nails the wide open jumper.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Embiid finds Melton. Back to Embiid. Milton for three. That shot, no good. And Houston will come the other way. Here's the great. 26 points for him. Here's Christopher. Another three from Houston.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. DA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
The debate about Shake Milton's true position is still going on. Point guard, wing, everybody's got an opinion.
And maybe with Milton, it's a matter of how to get the most out of his versatility, Richard.
That's the key. He's a good spot-up shooter, but he's good with the ball in his hands, too. And he can facilitate. It's a good problem for a coach to have.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Houston. Porter Jr. comes in for Tate. Pass to Porter. Kaminsky, a screen on McDaniels. Porter's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Tucker's checked in for the Sixers. Outside Milton. Tucker with the ball. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Goes up on the baseline, and the shot goes. Embiid's got 6 points.
Anytime you get a look that good, oh, it's a great trip.
Pass to Porter. And it's Houston scoring again.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Melton attacking. Snatched away. The baseline J. Jump shot is good. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Outside McDaniels. Offensive board. For Houston, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's the great. Counted from distance. That's 29 for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Houston with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Porter. Here's the great. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 from Houston.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Milton. It's tipped. Here's the great. Checked by Tucker. And then Porter with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Back to Embiid. Pass to Milton. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Houston.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
From deep, Melton. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
One thing this Rockets team does very well, they get themselves to the line.
That they do. And they make it hurt once they do. Effectively drawing fouls and making your free throws is something some teams struggle with, but this Houston squad has it down.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. McDaniels inside. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
When you think about tough-nosed fan bases that don't hold back, the Philadelphia 76er fans, well, let's just say they stand out. They are extremely demanding of their team.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Melton. And it's Harden in for Milton. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Christopher. Here's the great. Give him 31 now. With the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And how about our AT&T 5G Slam cam. Couldn't have captured that play any better. Sixers fans have no issues letting their players hear it when they are falling short of expectations.
And you could argue it makes it tougher for these players in the long run. They know these fans want to win, and because of it, these players are determined not to let them down.
But if you succeed, you worship forever. And Maxey over to help. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Embiid passes to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Now here's Harden. Fires from deep. Kaminsky pulls it in.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
For 3, Smith nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 5.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Here's the great. Another 3 from Houston.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Outside Harden. Back to Tucker. Pass to Maxey. 3 on the clock. A shot to stop the run. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the great. Defended by Harden. Here's the great. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rocket.
Welcome. Their game plan has been pretty straightforward. Attack inside, make the defense collapse, and so far it's been working.
Yeah, I think that the whole team over there collapsed. This is over. And now let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The 76ers shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Stephen Silas. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Then it's Jalen Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's the great. And at the 1. Embiid from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 11.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
The offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Şengün's gotten his first points in this one.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. He got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Harris against Porter. Fires the 3, and the 76ers another 3.
And he's shooting more threes of late. Harris is very, very comfortable with that shot.
Down low. Here's Şengün, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Harden, tries to spin move. Pass to Embiid. Fader on the way, and down it goes. 2 points. Embiid's got 13 now.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Tucker. Embiid with it. He's got 13. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's the great, and he jams it home with authority.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh, oh my.
Three-pointer, Harden. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
All 5 of the last buckets given up have been from downtown.
Here's the great. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Embiid, a screen on Green. Here's Maxey. And he can't get that one. And it's Houston the other way. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Porter gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Embiid, defended by Şengün. The 15-footer. No good that time.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. The 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Now here's Harris. Clock at 6. Back to Embiid. Back comes Houston in transition, and it's hammered home by Green.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Philadelphia has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Embiid finds Harris. And here's Embiid. Shot to end the cold streak. Second chance effort. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Here's the great, defended by Harden. There's a screen. Here's Smith. Tries again. Pass to the great. Oh, stolen by Harris. Knocks it loose. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's the great, defended by Harden. Here's the great. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some changes here for the 76ers. Niang, he's checked in for Tucker. Milton comes in for Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Inside. From the wing, he squares up and sinks it. Embiid's got 15.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Here's the great, defended by Harden. Here's the great, again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Harden, Melton outside. From downtown, he can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their effort.
Oh, that was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Outside Harden. Step back shot. Again, Philadelphia.
You don't see a ton of mid-range jumper from Harden, but he's great from distance.
Here's the great, defended by Harden. Here's the great. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different